Workbook, Unit 2. Let's talk about Exercises 1 and 2.
So, last year I was backpacking with 3 school friends after we had finished our last year at school, and we spent 4 months in Latin America. Our parents were a little worried about us, but it all went really well. My best tip would be to go to the salt flats in Uyuni. It's sightseeing, but not as you know it. They are in southwest Bolivia, about 8 hours south of La Paz, and they are the world's largest salt flats. Between 30,000 and 42,000 years ago, there used to be lakes here, and the salt flats formed as a result of transformations between different prehistoric lakes. One thing that's important to know before doing this trip is that altitude sickness is possible. Until you're there, you don't know if you'll get it. I didn't get it, but one of my friends did. It isn't nice. You can have bad headaches and even throw up, but usually the symptoms disappear after a couple of days. Drink lots of water and acclimatize before you start your trip. We traveled by bus from La Paz to Uyuni. It's a long trip. We left La Paz at 10 p.m. and we arrived in Uyuni at 7 a.m. the next morning. Our tour started at 10 a.m. and we didn't have much time, so we grabbed some breakfast and went to find our tour guide. We chose a 3-day tour in a Jeep, and our guide was great. The first place we went to was a train cemetery. Yes, a place with trains no one uses anymore. In the late 1800s, there used to be a huge rail network in this part of Bolivia, and mining companies would use it. In the 1940s, the mining industry here collapsed, and so people didn't need to travel on the trains anymore. We visited some of the salt factories, and we went inside a salt hotel. There's salt everywhere. We also went to 3 deserts, and we saw volcanoes and lagoons. Each lagoon was a different color, red, green, and white. Our tour guide then drove us to the top of a volcano, and we actually went inside it. Scary, but fun. I didn't have Wi-Fi or a phone signal for 4 days, but you know what? I didn't miss it at all, and neither did my friends. I took some amazing pictures, and you can get some really cool illusions on the salt flats. We slept under the stars. Well, not literally, but we stayed in tents and we looked at the stars. The sky is enormous and the stars are so bright. I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life.